I was saying before, my family really loved my husband in the beginning. Like my mom was singing the praises. Oh, he's this, he's that, my son-in-law, my son-in-law. And things would happen. He would cheat on me, and my mom would call and talk to him and say, "I love you. You can y'all can get past this. Y'all work this out. Just do better by the marriage and." Blah, blah, blah. Just trying to give him advice, but still loving him and not judging him. And that was like my whole family's personality towards him. They all just tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. But it's just like he was so stuck in his ways. He wanted to continue to, womanize and just do me any kind of way. And I would be crying to him, when he would be doing the things that he was doing. I would be crying to him, and he would literally laugh. He would laugh, y'all. That's a cold person. You know that you're inflicting pain on somebody and they're pouring their heart out to you, and you're looking at them and laughing. What? And I put up with that. I put up with that for years, but I've always warned him. Everybody has their point. Everybody has their point of enough is enough. Everybody has their breaking point. And I don't know what got into me. It seems like really when I got older, I got wiser. And especially when I started being in school, I really kept to myself a lot at the beginning of our marriage. I kept to myself a lot, and then it was just when I got into school, I got more social, and it was just I was a lot more empowered. I had identity. I had an identity. So it was just that helped me to see if it doesn't work between me and him, it's life. Why would I want to continue to live like this? Am I going to continue to live like this? I started to really change my pattern of thinking about myself. My confidence was so much higher because I felt a purpose. I was finally walking into God's purpose. So it was just I felt so much better about myself. I finally reached that point where I just really, I thought about it. And I was in school. Like I said, I was in school full time. I was going to class every day. I really didn't have the money to support my kids and I was just scared, God, how am I going to do this? What am I going to do? I have to stay here, because I can't, what if I can't support myself? And, when I really got sick and tired, that last time that, I found him, entertaining another woman. I had found it in his phone, and I was just you know what? I'm done. And he was just oh, you can go. You can do what you want to do. If you don't like it, there's the door. If you don't like what's going on with me, there's the door. And I was just oh, wow. And I even tried to give him another chance by saying we were still living in the same house when I had decided that I didn't want to be with him. But I had told him, I said, well, I understand that I told you that I am giving up on the marriage. I said, but I'm still here. I'm still here. So just as long as I'm still here, there's still a chance, for you to show me something, that would make me want to stay. And nope, it was just and that's how I knew too, because when somebody really loves you and you get to that point that it's over, they're going to do whatever it takes to try to keep you. If a man really loves you, he's going to do, or a woman, a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. This is, this can go here or there, either way. But if a person really loves you, they're going to stop everything to try to keep you in their life. And that's what really helped me to see too, that this is over. I don't even think this ever even anything, so, I struggled when I first left him. I struggled. It was hard. I wasn't sure if I wanted to live my life without him. I wasn't positive. Y'all, this ain't gonna be perfect because I definitely ain't a pro at this. But yeah, I really struggled because I couldn't see life without him. And it just seemed like he was so cold. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to gain my love, and he wasn't trying to, do right, and he disappeared on the kids. He disappeared on the kids for hold on, let me think about it because I don't want to be a liar. Um, like 2 months, literally like 2 months he stayed away from the kids, and they were so emotional and sad, and they were still at like a really tender age where they were gearing up to be teenagers, but they were still, little. They were still pretty little to where he could have, kept them emotionally. He could have had influence on them emotionally, but and they would have forgiven him, and they're coming around to him now, but it's just not the same because he put them through so much. And they're just like, if he doesn't call, I don't care, mommy. Like, if he doesn't call me, I don't care. Like, I'm not calling him today. And it's just like, they have a really strained relationship because my kids went through it during the marriage. Y'all, I forgot about the mirror. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like all in the phone, y'all. I'm like all in the camera, like, yo, get back, shorty. But he put them through a lot. He put them through a lot in the marriage, and then he just basically emotionally neglected them when we were separated. And it's just like, I was literally calling him like, can you please come get the kids? They're crying, they want to see you, they miss you. And he was just like, nope. He wasn't interested in seeing them. And I was just like, wow, dude, like, the kids though, like, take me out of the equation. The kids, like, you don't want to be in your kids' life. It was crazy. Like, it was really hurtful, and it made me so mad. Honestly, like, to see them not that close with him now, I don't know if it's a good thing, what I'm about to say, but it really doesn't bother me because he put them in that position. I've lectured him so many times and said, listen, you need to get yourself together for your children. Like, they are what matter in our lives. Like, you need to be in their life. None of those conversations worked. He just felt like he had all the answers, that he just wanted to do what he wanted to do. So now he has been, trying to win me back over and everything. And I don't feel it in my heart. Like I said, I've been praying about it. I've been fasting about it. I've been really seeking God about it. And I'm coming up with nothing. The same, there's times where I've allowed him to come over and be around us, and I don't feel anything. I don't feel anything for him. And I'm kind of thankful that I don't, because in those times that I was really loving him like I used to, it was really hurtful what he was doing to me. So when, like, my love diminished for him, it was really a plus for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it didn't hurt, when I would hear things about other females. It didn't sting, when I would see, something, when it would look like he would be hiding things in his phone, it didn't hurt. I was just like, okay, like, that's what's up. Like, I felt like that was God allowing me to have the feelings and the confirmation that I needed to see that, things don't always work out, but my grace is sufficient. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still going to love you, regardless. I'm still going to be there for you, and I'm going to take you through this process. So at this point, I've just really been thinking about it a lot lately, you guys, but I'm about 75% sure that I'm going to be moving forward with the divorce process. And it's hard. Even when a person is not good to you, it's hard, because when you marry, you become one, guys. Like, when you marry, you become one, like one cord, with God involved. And when I married him, I saw forever. And you know what else is crazy? I just experienced a house fire. I experienced a house fire back in March. Oh, shoot. I'm getting mascara everywhere. Yeah, I lost my house to a fire, and everything burnt down. Oh, shoot. Everything burnt down. Everything. And I had saved, wedding pictures, because wedding pictures, my wedding gown, my flowers. You know, I had all of that stuff because I don't know. I'm not a mean woman to get rid of that. That's it. Still was pretty sentimental to me. I wasn't ready to let it go yet, but all of that stuff got destroyed in the fire. Isn't that crazy? Like all of it got destroyed. So it's like, okay, what does that mean? Does that mean that it was all part of the plan? You know, that God is trying to make everything new for me? I don't know. I have no idea, but I know that I don't have a good feeling about being back with him. I know that he doesn't seem to be changed. And I don't want to go back to the same. You know, I'm not a perfect woman, and I didn't have a perfect play in the marriage. I made mistakes as well as he did. You know, I made my mistakes, and I'm definitely owning up to the things that I've done. But I tried to keep us. I definitely did. But I just became tired, y'all. So this is how I get my little curlies or whatever, my coils. I just use this because I'm lazy and I ain't about to be twisting my hair, okay? Yeah, so today I just feel like my life is coming together. Like it's like, okay, it's starting to make sense to me, and things are becoming apparent to me that, you know what, things don't work out the way, life doesn't always work out the way you want it to. Period. Like life does not always work out the way that you wish for it to. We have plans, but God decides, and God is a merciful God. So no matter what you encounter in life, God is able to take you through and make sure that your story has a happy ending. So, you know, I'm just staying positive and holding fast to God, and just knowing that he's a God of restoration. And just because this marriage didn't work out, you know, God is still good. I don't know what he has for me in my future. I'm not even trying to look that far. I'm just enjoying the things that I have in my life right now. I'm appreciating my friends. You know, I'm getting into my friendships again. And I'm really focused on my children, and I'm excited about a new career. And I'm really thankful for being in school. It was hard for me to get through school because I don't even know how I made it through, because so many times he didn't come home and I would have to go to school the next day, and I don't even know how I did it. I was in class feeling like I was about to lose my mind. But you know, the power of prayer, the affectionate prayers of a righteous man availeth much. That's all I can say. I would wake up and I would say, Lord, give me strength. And he gave me strength every day. So I'm just thankful. God is good. I'm happy that I had the strength to persevere, and I'm excited for what God is doing for me. And I just want y'all to know, like, if anybody is going through a similar situation that I'm going through, just know that God is a God of forgiveness. You know, like sometimes we can fight and try to make something work, but God might already understand the situation and try to provide you a way out. You know, he always makes a way of escape. And God knows that I really tried to make my marriage work, but I feel like the whole time God knew that I shouldn't even got into that marriage, you know. But you live and you learn. And I was God's hard-headed child. And I was in and out of the church too. You know, when my husband and I would go through things, I would leave the church. You know, I would just want to drink. And, you know, and this situation has caused me to be more into God, to really fall in love with God, to where I'm like really literally walking on the straight and narrow with him, and all the way in his will. So even when bad things happen in your life, you know, God just wants the glory out of everything. I'll just keep you all updated, and feel free to comment and, you know, give me any advice, any encouragement, y'all. But don't come for me, y'all, okay? Because I'm already going through it. Don't kick me while I'm down, okay? But you all take care. Till next time. Have a blessed one.